playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First play's a run with Nwangu, and he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. You talk about this Miami defense.
They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And that's been an Achilles heel for them all season long, being able to play against the run, being able to slow teams down. But it's not just that. When you give up big chunks of yardage in the running game, it also opens up the passing options for the team you're playing as well. So typically, when you don't play the run well, you're getting hit in all phases.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Nwangu going to get it on the counter.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
Some trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
To throw, Huntley.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's A-Chain to begin the drive.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33.
A give up the middle to A-Chain.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
The Dolphins at 0-11 now in the year. They come in needing just to do something to stop this skid here before the season ends.
And let's face it, everyone now, they're looking to the leaders, both in the locker room and the coaching staff and, of course, ownership, because they've got to get a clear understanding about how everyone feels, because to me, you've got to focus on everyone in the locker room right now. That's what you're playing for. The future, it'll take care of itself.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
A-Chain now up the middle. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
2nd down. Here's Jalen Hurts. They'll swing this out wide. Here's A-Chain.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
They'll run for it with A-Chain.
And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10.
Again, It's A-Chain.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 11 at the 11-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Montez Sweat able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, in my time in football, I've yet to see a playbook that draws up offensive plays designed to lose yardage. A running play loses yardage on first down. They try and throw it, take a sack on second down. What can the offensive coordinator come up with here on third down?
And now with a play clock winding down, a whistle and possibly a false start. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long.
On the draw, it's Gibson. Yeah, he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
Call it a gain of 5, 4th down now. So on 4th down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on. Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins will jump out to a 3-0 lead. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And now the rookie's free.
Inside the 20.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there.
His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead.
And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
They go play action with Hurts.
He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 41.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Let's go now.
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ready.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Yeah, this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Alert.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up.
Reload. No. Bronco switch.
Now a give running left is Nwangu.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's 3rd and 3. They go play action with Huntley.
Throw left sign is complete on the diving effort. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, third down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3-and-out.
On first down, they'll run with Nwangu.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
And they'll go right back to Nwangu.
And they'll get him down right around the 16. Tackle made that time by Vita Vea.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Rig alert! Rig alert! Warriors 70, 19 light.
Hundley looks to throw.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Still fighting for more.
And the Dolphins force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Hey, 73, 73.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And this is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 42.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Second down, and this one incomplete as well.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. Sanders' kick is good, and they'll get it back within a point at
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by one score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
That one good for 37 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Nwangu.
Yeah, good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
12 yards the pickup there. Good for a Raven first. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Another run now for Nwangu. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 3. Ready.
Huntley off of play action.
And this one is incomplete.
Over the dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down.
Cut my team. Cut my team.
Huntley to throw. That'll be complete to the running back, Nwangu.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 9 yards that time. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the...
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
19 tight.
Here's Huntley. That's taken in by Duvernay.
19 yards there on the pickup. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Now Huntley. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down.
And the Ravens would extend their lead here just before halftime. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the 2nd time of the ball game.
And, Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hurts.
He's got a man complete. And the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they stop him with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. They're going to look to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
And that's a terrific score. Now, what are we going to do here? Do you go for 2?
You know what the people at home want.
Everybody wants to go for 2. The analytics people probably want them to go for 2. I bet they kick the extra point. We've got a whole second half left to play.
We get a look at it here, but hey, whatever the case, big-time play before the end of the second quarter.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone.
Check pass. 18, Rodley. 18, check. 60 average.
A final shot before break. Huntley. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Dolphins 13.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. It's A-Chain on the give. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
73.
Out of the gun now on third down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens will take over here at their own 12-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud going for that.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
On second down, here's Nwangu.
And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Huntley.
And that is incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part at gallop the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And out will come the offense as they take over.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Hurts throw is taken in by Waddle.
And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the handoff, it's H.A. Down to the 42, 2nd down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
Right back to A-Chain on 2nd down.
And he's going to be down close to a 1st down at the Ravens 37. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
3rd down, here's A-Chain.
And he picks up the 1st before he's taken down at the 29. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line.
So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more, what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call.
Gibson here running out of the gun.
Call it a 6-yard gain. Still plenty of work to do coming up. 3rd and 14. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Once more, Gibson.
Fights all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Antonio Gibson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the 1st, but he takes them all the way into the end zone.
Sanders now to add the extra point. And that'll make this a 6-point game.
after the touchdown. Ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Hawthorne. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 107 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Give left side here for Nwangu. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. That'll be caught. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 33-yard line.
Up the middle, Nwangu. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Hand off here to Nwangu. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Dolphins' 18-yard line.
On the toss, here's Nwangu. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Okay, ready?
They come up on a 1st and goal, and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead. On the give is Nwangu. And he pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw here, Huntley. And they're going to get it. They bring it down to sack back at the 16-yard line. 3rd and goal. Keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. On the run is Nwangu. He gets away from one. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
I know this is your spot, partner, so forgive me for jumping in, but there's no decision right here. They have to go for it in this situation. They're down on the scoreboard. How many other opportunities are you going to get?
Yeah, I'm with you. 4th quarter, like you said, down on the scoreboard. There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter.
Dolphins 20. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, 73. Hey, Silver.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
They'll let this go deep for Waddle.
And that's caught inside the 30. They're all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Jalen Waddle, 68 yards. And the Dolphins answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. That'll make this a 6-point game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
129 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Now a give running right, Nwangu.
And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 7 yards there and a first down.
First down, Ravens.
Now it's Nwangu.
Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Nwangu.
Oh, nice move. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
Check.
Here's Nwangu.
Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, Hawthorne. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Baltimore.
They'll keep it on the ground. Hawthorne shifts by at the 15. Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
They'll try the left side. Hawthorne. A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further.
A big play here as the crowd noise rises. 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Now a handoff running for the middle. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
They'll run with Nwangu. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Here's Huntley.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Check back. Check back. 79 Broncos. Come back to you. Come back to 10 to 11. 10 to 11. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Now Huntley.
Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught. Touchdown. And they're an extra point away from taking the lead here in the final minute. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused, because they still have some work to do?
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here's 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw.
Gets this to Gibson.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
He's back to throw. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Hey, easy. 63, back.
Back to throw. He's got it complete to Waddle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. H.A. now up the middle. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. So it all rests now on the right foot of Jason Sanders. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. This from 51 yards for the win. And this one is right down the middle. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So they tried to ice him there, but it's fair to say it did not have the intended effect.
And I've known kickers that take it as an affront. And there he says, you think you're going to rattle me? Think again.
After the field goal, here comes Sanders to kick it away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Only able to get it to the 2-yard line on his return. Not going to make a lot of friends on your team when you only get it that far.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive